everyone, it's Mona. I'm in the craft room and I have another resin craft for you today. If you guys remember this bug mold when I did the ladybugs, we are now going to do the dragonfly. And I'm going to use a little bit of acrylic paint. I'm going to do the black paint and I am going to just go over, I don't know how well you can see this, just make a little line on the little raised areas to give it a little definition. I'm using the skewer just because I can get a cleaner line. Some will be thicker, some will be thinner. Doesn't really matter. So just like that. And you can choose to do a little stripe down on the body as well. And I'm using just a plain black acrylic paint, but you can use a metallic one or anything you want. Now you're going to want to just let that dry. And the acrylic paint has dried, and now I'm going to come back with some nail polish. And this one I'm going to do this metallic purple, and I'm just going to put it on the wings. Alright, there's the one, and now the other one I'm going to go for a little bit of a different look and use this glitter polish. So we'll let this dry, then we'll come back. The nail polish is dry. I think I'll let the purple one be, but on this one I was going to come back with this one now and do like another layer of glitter polish. It's all about experimenting. I don't know how it's going to turn out till it's done. So again, we're going to just let that dry. This is dried now, and I could leave it, but I'm thinking I want to do my metallic purple pizzazz nail polish under there, because that kind of has a little bit of a shimmeriness to it, and I don't know how much it'll show through, but I would think somewhat. The nail polish has dried. We are now going to put the resin in. And I don't know if I have enough for both of them, but I can always make a little bit more. And I'm going to use the dye, and this is made specifically for resin. It's made by the same makers as the Easy Cast. And as always, if you go to my website, CraftKlatch.com, I'll have a list of all of the products that I use and everything in my videos. So it'll all be listed there, and I link it to Amazon just to make it easy to find. But I'm using, this one is a pearl pigment. And I'm using opaque pigments, and I'm using the pearl just to give it a little shimmer. I don't know how much of the shimmer is going to actually show up once I put the black in. I'm going to mix it up really well. We don't want any clumps or anything going on in there. Look how pretty that is. So I'll put a little black in. Go a little bit off the beaten path here, and I'm going to try something even a little bit different. I'm going to add a little bit of this pigment powder, and these are the Pearlex pigment powders, and this is an antique copper. I'm going to just throw it in there and see what it does to the color. And then I'm going to add a little purple into there. It's going to be a smorgasbord of colors. I don't even know if it'll show up. Okay, now I'm just going to pour it in. I'll just start with this one, and we'll see how far it takes me. I don't have to make these as thick as I did the ladybugs, because the ladybugs, the eyes went all the way to the top, so I had to go all that way with the ladybugs, but this I don't have to. This I just need to make sure, like the head and everything, and the eyes are covered. And since I have some extra, I might as well throw any excess right into the bottom of my coaster mold, and that way I can have a head start on whatever I want to be making with that. I can use it as a fun background. Now I'm just going to take my lighter, go along the edges real quick, make sure any bubbles that rise to the top are gone, and leave it. That's all you got to do. we will be back. I'm going to let this sit a minimum of 12 hours, and we'll be back and see how it all turned out. I'm kind of excited to see if it turned out well or not well, or what happened. The dragonflies have set, and now we're going to unmold them and see how they look. Here's the one with the glittery nail polishes. And here's the one with the purple. So that's a very bold color here. And I went with some darker colors here just for a little bit of a realistic look in terms of coloring. But there's no reason you couldn't go with like fun, really super colorful ones. I'll probably try that too. But in the meantime, here they are, and I hope you like them. We will see you next time. Tell me what your favorite bug is in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Thanks for watching.